This looks bad. I have didn't want to wear these glasses. It looks crazy, but I'm still in my work clothes as per usual. So let's get started. Let's see, is that better? I don't know what the deal is with this haziness. That's not coming from me, but let's go. Hi there, my name is Victoria Violet, Gypsy Roots Tarot Travel, and I am coming to you today. Before we get started, I'd like to say thank you to those who voted for real democracy. We're a republic. America is a republic. But thank you for voting for real democracy. Thank you for protecting those that are light workers, those that work with the light, even if you don't consider yourself an earth angel or a light worker or a chosen one. Thank you so very much. It shows me, and it's surreal. I gotta tell you, I'm not even excited. It's excited about is that as Americans, as a whole, we have common sense and we have a clear knowledge between what is good and what is not good. And I'm going to leave it there. I pray to everyone, every life, peace. Let's get started with our reading, okay? Let's get started. We are using our classic tarot tonight. We're going to end up with our, I call it tarot. I just don't feel like reading. And then we're going to go into some of the moonology. And if we need, then we'll go into the cartomancy, which to you will look like playing cards. They're not playing cards to me. All right, let's go. To my beautiful subscribers, thank you so much for always coming on when I'm on. Thank you for sharing this time with me. For anybody new, I do curse. Just keeping it real, okay? Please keep your comments polite. When I'm cursing, I'm not cursing at you. With that said, there are 35 million YouTubers. If you don't like people that curse, that's okay. I understand. I get it. Please go somewhere else. For those of you that like to write silly things, I'm not going to address you. I will just remove you and hide your comments so that you will never be able to post on my channel. I'll give you your 15 minutes of fame. This is my channel, motherfuckers. Get your own. Hi to everyone. I hope that you will have had a beautiful day at work or at home. And yeah, let's go. This is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one reading. So as such, may or may not resonate. This is a Libra channel, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. If you are an air sign, if you just happened here, hi, Shell. Very nice to see you, Marlene. You too. And you happen upon this channel, then whenever you happen upon this video, that's when it's meant for you. If you still find at the end of this rainbow, this is just not your message, but maybe somebody else is really needing to hear this, then share it with them. You know, share the love. Much love and light to everyone. All right, let's go. Tell us what we're here for today, Spirit. Make it juicy, make it good, make it sweet. We've had such really harsh readings. Really harsh readings. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry you were up all night. Honestly, I couldn't. I just left it to God. And that's the first time that I've left things like that to God. Normally, I would just, you know, take a hold of it and just hold it and hold it. I said, you know what, God? I know you got us. And I know that the right thing is going to happen. And yeah, I just feel very surreal about it all. But let me go ahead and concentrate on what I'm doing. Libra. What can you tell us about the Libra Collective, please? What do we need to know about the Libra Collective, please? And thank you. All right. I think we can start with that. Let's see here. Ouch. Turning them over. That hurt my thumb. What's at the bottom? Oof. Bottom. At the bottom. The 9, oh no, it's the 10, sorry. It's the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is at the bottom. Is this for you, Libra? Is this for you, Libra? I don't think this is for you. I don't think this is for you. Now, because we have down here, hi everyone. Okay? Hi everyone. The King of Pentacles. In reverse, we have someone that's trying to come towards us, but I got a feeling he's gonna be blocked. If it's a him, he's being blocked. The King of Coins is being blocked. Oh my gosh. Talk about, los spidey senses going off and everybody thinking and many thoughts exploding and wanting to end a cycle to start a new one. This is our theme, right? Might as well take it and put it to the side. That seems to be the theme, but we don't have any courage right now. So again, this is not you, Libra. Needing help and really, really feeling this 10 of Wands. This is not you, my Libras. Thank you for small miracles. Okay? Now let's get to who that is, okay? All right. Man. We have the 7 of Coins. So somebody's been working their little tail feathers off, which is a good thing. Working and being productive and being, having a multitasking kind of environment at times. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, what I was thinking the other day was how some of our folks that are older, that have been, let's say the baby boomers and before them, they looked really strong all the time because they did a lot of physical work. We didn't have the machinery that we have now. We don't have the automated systems that we have now. A lot of us work with computers. We didn't have them then. So a lot of it was physical labor, but they always looked really strong, even in their older ages. And I really believe that being industrious, it just keeps you strong and young. So who cares? Keep going. Keep going. The world. Right now, the world is in your favor. The world card is coming in to tell you, okay, which way you want to go, Libra? North, south, east, west. Which direction do you want to take off in? And what do you want to do? Do you want to work on your finances? Do you want to work on your health? Do you want to work on love? Do you want to work on your home front? Where do you want to go? What do you want to work on? It's up to you. It's up to you. Because right now, the world is your oyster. Whichever direction. So, I don't want to hear in the comments, no, this is not my reading, or I can't possibly know, because no. I'm telling you, the universe, God, the great I am, Spirit, is saying, do you want to work with the North Node? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's make things manifest for you. We can do it. You can do it. Okay? On your material physical plane, what is it that you need to do? If I was my younger self, I would have been like, okay, maybe I do need to work on courage. Maybe I need to work with my fire. Right? The element of fire. Because maybe I need courage. I used to need to get past stage fright. When I first started singing professionally, my voice would shake, my body would shake, and my voice would crack the first 2 songs. So I would have to really work through all of that. And at that time, I had no idea about social anxiety or any disorders at all, right? I was a little kid. I was all of 15. So literally, I had no idea that that's what I was experiencing. Stage fright, right? But in a bigger manner. And so I should have known, but I didn't know that the elementals were there to help me. So if you're trying to do something and you have no courage, maybe you need to tap into the element of fire so that it can give you that fire and feeling and passion inside of you, that courage, ese coraje to keep going, to move forward in your life. I don't know. Only you know what you need, right? Only you know what you need out of life. So ask and you shall receive. They're always listening. They're always tapped in. They're always tapped in. You do have a celebration coming to you. Now, this could be a celebration because of things that you're doing and taking into your own hands. I don't know. It could just be that simple, that easy. But it is here in the form of fall. So it's going to start now. Whatever it is, you're reaping the benefits of whatever it is you're working towards with this eight of coins that you're working on. So I say congratulations because you're making strides in the right direction. Certain things in your life you do feel tested on. But I want to say these are more like stepping stones. And please forgive me if I have to sneeze. I hope not, but I may have to. I feel like you're in such a profession. I don't know why I said professional. You're feeling in such a perfectionist type of energy currently, to the point that you've seen the success that you've had thus far and you don't want to make a mistake. So because of that, I feel this is self-imposed. It's not an outside influence that's occurring to you. It's something you are making yourself feel, because you're feeling like, I want to make sure that I do the right thing. I have such beautiful momentum right now. I don't want to do anything to mess that up. I think the Two of Swords is you, Libra, wanting to make sure that you keep that momentum going. So all the decisions that perhaps you're trying to make currently, because everything has worked out so beautifully so far, you don't want to make a false move. That's all well and good, but try to give yourself just a little bit of slack, because you are going to make the right choices for yourself. You should be proud and you should be feeling overly emotional about a lot of things right now in your life. Because for some of us, Libras, as a collective, for some of us, maybe this is the first time in your life that you have felt like, yeah, I'm going in the right direction. My life is making sense. My life feels in sync with my passions and my desires, and they're alive. And I'm feeling really good about all the choices I've made that have gotten me so far to where I am. So yeah, enjoy it. The moon is here not as a lie, not as a cheat, and not as something hidden. It's here to bring the judgment to you. So enjoy the judgment that is coming in your favor. It's happening for you and not to you. Maybe in the past things have happened to you and you've had to kind of learn how to swim, and then when you couldn't swim anymore because you were tired, then you had to learn to be buoyant and float until you could, maybe get your second wind, and then you would start swimming again. Be that easy, that simple. But judgment is here in your favor, and it's bringing a huge change. I'm telling you, you're closing out a major cycle. You're closing out a huge cycle. And for some of us, depending on how it is in your chart, for some of us, much like myself, I'll just give you the skinny on my chart. For some of us, it's been a 10 or a 12 or a 15-year cycle that you've had to endure hardships galore. It was like, have you ever watched the videos? I watch all kinds of videos. I'm just one of those scholars for life. I have just such curiosity. I probably was a cat in some life in the past. And you can watch the videos of the sea. It starts storming and it's just going, and the waves are huge and they're like 3-story buildings or more. And you see the ships and they're being tossed about, and all of these freight carts, right? The train carts are being tossed into the ocean like as if they're nothing, right? And I feel, because I know I experienced it as a Libra, but it all depends on your chart. I experienced things for the last 15 years that I don't think any normal person, unless they were a Job, Job, like in the Bible, could endure it. And what's more is I don't think anybody could have endured what I've endured or others like me unless they were light workers, unless they were chosen ones. And I have to just be honest about that. So some of us have really, really gone through it. I mean, talk about being tattered and torn. So I'm happy to be here and I'm happy to have a smile on my face. And yeah, okay. So be happy, be happy, be emotional that this judgment is in your favor. And finally, there's going to be reprieve from all of that horrible storm at sea. And things will start changing if you allow this drastic change with this tower to come down finally. Who wants to build on that? You know, I apologize if I'm scratching, but when I get going with the Libra readings, I'm really in tune with spirit and my crown chakra, which is all here like a halo, and it touches my ears as well, and I tingle and I itch. So again, if you allow for this to come down, I mean really come down, like with the earthquake, like nobody's seen, right? I mean, massive earthquake. Then I promise you, you won't have any of that left over. You won't have any of that left over. Don't allow any residue to remain. But one thing I do want you to do is metaphysically, supernaturally, spiritually, in prayer, start talking to Archangel Michael. Start talking to Archangel Gabriel. Start talking to Archangel Raphael and ask them to move all of that rubble. Just move it away and put it in a dumpster. You don't need one iota of that speck of dust. Not one speck of dust, much less the rubble. You need none of that to remain in your life. And the reason is because God wants you to build on a solid foundation from Him out. He's not bringing down this tower and giving you and granting you judgment for nothing. Now that the reprieve is going to happen for you, now it's time to build like you've never built before, on a solid foundation, okay? To where you're never going to feel these towers the way that you have had to experience them for the last 10, 12, or 15 years. Because it's been hell. It's been hell. Been there, done that, okay? Hallelujah, that it's about to be over. You're not going to go forward into the future empty-handed. You're not. You have the Page of Coins. If you had the Knight of Coins, I would have been like, oh my God. You still have a lot to endure as far as your finances, you know, being slow or not moving forward, being stuck. No, that's not what they're saying. You are, because of your hard work. Some of this hard work has been on the material physical plane, meaning the work of your hands. But some of it has also been on the spiritual, supernatural side of things that was on the unseen, where nobody could see what you were doing. Because you were too busy cleaving to your God. You were too busy praying. You were too busy being a warrior. You were too busy getting right with God and centering yourself and applying your special gifts that you have been given, those spiritual gifts that the Bible talks about. And you learned to use them while you're going through all this turmoil. When you let go, people, I know what I'm talking about because I've been there, done that. When you are in it and you think you have control, and that sea that I talked about is tossing you around like those little freight carts, what do you want to do? Nope, 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 nope. You put your hands out like the doggies that don't want to go into the bathtub. Nope, No, stop it. You tried to stop it with all your might. Can't. You have no control. The only control you have is through him. So when you let go and let God, when you get smart and start realizing in my own strength and power, I don't care what you're grabbing onto, you're still slipping and falling. But when you start realizing Yeshua, Jesus, Source, whatever you call the great I am, you start connecting with your silver cord again, which the Bible also talks about, then you know that you have favor because you're listening now. You're putting your real listening ears on. Your third eye, your crown chakra, you're tapped in. Okay, God, Father, whatever your will is. It's not my will, whatever your will is. Because obviously, this is pushing me, pulling me, and tossing me about. Do you know that when I started really listening, I'm not being taught because it's not my will. I'm just going with the flow. The great I am, the great architect, has already made plans for me in my life. So either people are in or out, either things are in or out. And I'm just going with it. And yes, because I have free will, I have the right to say, I don't want that. But he also has the will to say, oh, okay, well, fine. Do it your way, Burger King. So I'd rather have it easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So again, me as a Libra, I'm taking this judgment. I'm taking that tower and going, Archangel, I need the biggest bulldozer. And I need your strongest war angels to come, the ones you're not needing for other things right now. And I need you to help me to clean up all this fucking rubble out of my life. Don't leave not even a speck. I want these angels to be so meticulous in my life. Not one speck of that dust, that Sodom, Gomorrah, or any other bullshit that people brought to me, or that I, through my own understanding, that was lacking. I was lacking in knowledge. I was lacking in wisdom. I was lacking in connection with God. I brought it to myself. Because we do that. We're having a human experience. We err. It's not because I want to point fingers at you. I'm pointing fingers at myself as having a human experience. Some of the things I brought to my own life by my own decisions because I didn't have enough information or because of my immaturity. Look what I got now. Look what we got now, Libra. For those that are doing the work, for those that this is going to be rubble free and not building on the same old bullshit, you get to be the empress. I don't care, my dears, if you're a male or you're a female or you're somewhere in between that you think you find yourself. You are coming out as the empress, and it has been damn hard to remain in this energy long term. But for those that have learned to master themselves, because that's exactly what I've been talking about for the last 10 minutes, self-mastery. When you let go, you let God, it's self-mastery. Do you understand? And I don't care. People are like, oh, I've always heard this. Oh, it's the first person that gets mad that loses. No. Then that would have meant Jesus lost when he walked into the temple. Jesus did not lose when he lost his temper. Righteous indignation matters. There's a right time. Even the Bible says that in Ecclesiastes and in Proverbs. There's a right time for everything under the sun. Even death, even war. So no, I'm not believing that you getting angry, having anger means that you lose. No, you don't lose. We have to get angry at certain things because if we stand for nothing, we fall for everything. Okay? So when you master yourself, which a lot of my Libras have mastered themselves and are now sitting in the energy of the Empress. Man or woman, it does not matter. You've mastered every single queen. Queen. That's the ticket though. Queen in this deck. You've mastered every single of the 4 queens to become the empress. I'm going to say this for those that haven't gotten there yet or are working on it and feel like you are heading that direction. Again, male or female, doesn't matter. For our masculines, you need to be able to get into the empress energy. She's loving, she is kind, she is empathic, she is empathetic, she is someone who knows when to give and when not to give, knows when to hold back, and knows when to open up and give freely of themselves. And a lot of our masculines, and I'm going into the metaphysical side here, so don't write nasty comments because it won't matter anyway. Luckily, YouTube, in their infinite wisdom, these get erased. It's not a normal video that I've taken prior to putting it onto YouTube. So all of these beautiful things you're writing, they go away. But all the bad things also go away. And for that, I'm very happy that it's helpful. You need to tap into when to give and who to give to, my masculines. You cannot stay in the closed off energy, because then you're closing off your hands, and your hands is where the money comes from. So for those in general, now I'm speaking in general, for those that are hard-hearted, I'm going to mention names, but there's a certain person watching me that needs to get out of that energy, because when I say harsh things that come out in the cards, right away you're on the bandwagon. I understand. I have felt the same pain by my person, but you gotta let that go. You can't remain in that energy, because you're not doing yourself any favors, and all you're doing is, one, you're allowing that person to keep in their energy, because you're always thinking about them. Because as soon as you think about opening yourself up to a relationship, the first thing that happens is you think about that one person that really broke your heart, and then you think about the new person, and you're like, oh no, I can't do that. So you're only allowing them to keep you a prisoner. They live rent-free in your head and your heart. And the other thing is, we become bitter, because all we can see is the people that hurt us and harmed us. We can't see past that. And we can't, therefore, ever think that somebody in the future or even now is here to give us something different of themselves. Maybe they can change, is what I'm saying. But we need to give them the benefit of the doubt, and we also need to see what they bring this time. Are they coming in with an apology? Do they mean the apology, for one? Are they coming in changed? And does it stay long term, past 3 months, past 6 months? Or are they wearing a mask as they were before, but now the mask is just a different mask, and they are truly here just to harm us? We're never going to know if we stay in that bitterness. So don't close yourself off to something that may happen in the positive for you. You're not going to know if you don't at least take your time to listen. Now, for those that are working with their Empress energy, male or female, look what you're going towards. You're not only promoting self-mastery, but you're also so well grounded now in your energy, meaning since you've been able to stay in the energy of the Empress, remember, she's abundance, she's fertility. In a lot of the decks, the Empress comes out as pregnant. So it doesn't matter whether you're a male. It doesn't matter whether you're someone older that is no longer of childbearing age. That is not relevant. What's relevant is that you were able to anchor yourself in this energy to the point to where now even your money is grounded. When your money is grounded and you're open and receptive, whether you want love or not, that's not what I'm saying, my dears. That is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying open your heart and love is going to come and that's the way, blah, blah. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying be open and receptive. Whether you want love, allow love in or not, that is totally your choice. Some of us are going to be super happy just to be in our own company. Why? One, we're healed. 2, we're grounded. 3, I'm in the money. Oh yeah, honey. La 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 la. You get it. You gotten in your flow, and you don't want nobody messing with that. That's cool. All I'm saying is don't close your heart. And some of you out there, even my beautiful subscribers, need to hear this. When you close your heart, you're closing off your money, because I always tell you guys, your heart chakra is connected to your hands, your arms and your hands. So that's, if you've been experiencing shortages, stop and think about that. You won't let love in, even if you don't someone in a romantic love, but don't close yourself off to love, because you're closing off your money. Okay, hope that makes sense. Let's move on. Let's see what the tarot, and he says what I call it. Let's see what it has to say to us today. Okay. All right. Spirit, please don't throw them on the floor. I haven't eaten today. I'm a little weak. Don't throw them on the floor, Spirit. Anything else that you need to tell us concerning this beautiful energy that has come through today? Oh, Lord. Thank you for all of these beautiful messages. Let's see. Oof. Okay, those are 4 cards. Is there anything else, please? Thank you. Is there anything else, please? And thank you. Such beautiful energy. I'm so grateful to you for this reading today. To give us a little bit of something different, too. I am grateful for that. I think we have more than enough cards on deck. Again, somebody is experiencing the 8. Okay. Hopefully it's none of you, but if it is, pray. Pray, 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 pray for wisdom. Pray for wisdom. Pray for direction. But also, my dears, if you pray to the great I am, don't waste his time. Honestly, don't waste his time. And good segue. Don't waste the Libra's time. If you don't really want them, there's so many fish out there that can play with you. Just go chase after one of those. Okay? Just leave the Libra Collective to their peace. Let's see. Okay, the 2 cups. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is of water. Unified love, partnerships, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, connection. Oh, thank you, Saul. Thank you so much to you. What an idiot. So somebody is getting a good love that's coming. Someone is getting a love that is coming. I'm going to stop for a second. That person and other people like them do not know how to read. I literally put only polite comment, and they don't know how to do that. So that only shows their ignorance. 2 cups is not a bad thing for Spirit to want to iterate with all of this other beautiful energy. So what does that mean, Spirit? Oh my gosh. Now, since you've released with this one, you've released. Remember what I've been saying for the last 20 minutes. Whatever it was that you have had to endure for the last 10, 12, or 15 years, that has closed out. So, from now to, let's say, the end of, no, they're telling me end of, for some, they're telling me November 15th. For some, they're telling me November 30th. And for some, they're telling me December 15th. So again, some of you, this will be completed by November 15th. Some of you, this will be completed, meaning that cycle that you're closing out, by the end of November. And some of you by December 15th. For sure, what is that telling me as a reader? None of you are going, as far as the ones that have closed things out, none of you will be dragging that energy into the new year. None of you that have actually worked on yourselves. However, this Wheel of Fortune, because like I said, I was holding them both up, okay? So you can see it's the same card. This one is a new cycle. This one is bringing in partnership. It's bringing in a new partnership in love. Wow. How beautiful is that? Oh my gosh. So on this deck, you had judgment pronounced in your favor. You had judgment pronounced in your favor, Libra. In this deck, you have justice pronounced on your behalf. And that is why you're getting a brand new cycle that's starting, that's bringing you the Two of Cups, the ideal partner just for you. And justice will be served because you finally get what you've been wanting. Let's face it. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it, so real that we're platinum. The majority of the people that come on for readings want to know about love. About maybe a good 85%. The rest want to know about their money, their finances, career. And then you have maybe about a good 5 or so or 7% that want to know about their health. But the majority want to know about love. So again, for doing the work and releasing the old tower, releasing the old cycle that you had been in, you're getting all those brand new things. And like today, I was kidding around, but I am the kind of person, I do like to receive gifts. I'm a girl. I'm a real girl. Like I like to say, I'm a real girl, Geppetto. Today at work, they were giving me some things that were laminated. I was like, ooh, they're giving me gifts. Hey, if I can use them, they're a gift. The spirit, the universe, the spirit of the universe is giving us gifts, Libra. For those that have actually done the work, you're going to have a marriage. 2025 is bringing a marriage. There's no way possible that it's not a marriage because you have the Two of Cups. You have justice, which could be law. It's a Libra card. And it's representative of Venus. Wow. And you have the Four of Wands, which is a marriage card. I don't want to cry. For these emotions that came with this moon were nothing but lies and trickery that came at you, Libra. Nothing but lies and trickery. And that's why the energy was so heavy, so very heavy. But you superseded all of that. You surpassed it. You got through all of that. But this energy with this moon, see it? And I know, for some reason, it looks like a haze behind me. It's so clear. I'm not kidding you. There's no haze here. There's absolutely no haze here. I have no idea what that is. But there's a haze in here. I don't smoke. So you can barely see my cards is what I'm getting at. But you see that? You see that moon? That moon is so much joy and emotion on the positive. And all of that joy and emotion is coming towards you, Libra, because you more than deserve a healthy relationship. Whatever had to be worked out of your life energetically is being worked out. And again, reiterating, some of you by the 15th of this month, some of you by the 30th of this month, and then some of you by the 15th of next month, stop it, are going to see your cycle is being closed out, period. You don't have to go back there. You don't have to revisit it. Good riddance, right? I mean, when the only thing I want you to remember is that when New Year's come, sing Old Lang Syne. Sing it loud and sing it proud. May old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. Sing it, because you deserve a new year. You deserve a new way of life. You deserve a new cycle to come in. And brava for sticking it out, sticking it through and going through it and not trying to go around the mountain like everybody that cheats. You experienced so much pain and agony, blood, sweat, and tears to be sitting here with still having your brain and your how should I say, your senses are intact. And you're not somewhere sitting in a hospital in a mental state worse yet, 6 feet under. You did it, Libra. You've graduated. Congrats. You deserve it. All of this is going to happen. Once the new year hits, you're going to see that your life, that's the Eight of Wands, your life is going to unfold before your eyes in such a beautiful way that you're going to be surprised and shocked at how beautiful things are turning out for you. Messages, you're going to hear so many things. And also, I predict that you're going to be extremely busy, especially once December or January come, okay? Man, your life is not going to be the same. Your life is going to be unrecognizable with the Fool there. Your life is going to be unrecognizable. It's going to be beautiful, Libra. Congratulations. How beautiful is that? Let's see it with the Moonology cards. Let's see if there's any other last Spirit would like to share with us. Okay, with Moonology deck. Let's check it out. Thank you for always being here with me. I appreciate that. Spirit, one last message for Libra, please. Thank you. I'm grateful, Lord, for everything that you give to us. Even on our darkest day, you still help us to keep going. And I'm appreciative of that myself. Thank you for this channel. Thank you for the growth of this channel. Thank you for my subscribers. May they be blessed. Let me see. One is sticking out at me. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay? For those that haven't made it yet, for those that haven't made it, for those that haven't quite found your footing, you need a practical plan. Rework it. Rework it. Taurus is coming out. Rework it, because that's with your money. Okay? The end of a tight... Okay, Spirit, I'll say it your way. The end of a tight cycle is approaching. The end of a tough cycle is approaching. Okay? So, again, stop and think about it. For those that are having financial difficulties even now, rework that plan. It's not working for you. Libra, I can't say it better than the way that Spirit said it through these cards right here with the Moonology. The end of a tough cycle is approaching. The end of a tough cycle is approaching. I'm so excited. I'm so glad to be part of the Libra Collective. This is wonderful news, and I hope that this helped, and we'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy your night. Sleep well. Sleep in peace. Things are not quite, we're not quite out of the water yet, but things are moving in the right direction. And myself, and I hope others like me, are here to help you usher in the golden age, because I really feel it now. I really feel the energy is building momentum, and I really feel that Spirit in general, the universe, wants us to have a divine change and love and light to all. Love you. Good night, my friends. Good night.